50 million years ago, southwest Wyoming was covered by lakes. The dinosaurs were now extinct and modern animals were starting to emerge. Sometimes, when the animals would die, their bodies would sink into the bottom of the lake, and they became absorbed in the soft lake bottom. Over millions of years, their bones hardened and the lakes dried up. These ancient bones can still be found on the ground today. These are called fossils. When you break open a rock in this area, you can find fossils of whole animals that are over 50 million years old. Here are some real fossils that have been found. One of the best places in the world to find fossils from this time is in an area of southwest Wyoming. Years ago, there was a lake here called Fossil Lake. Today, the lake is gone and the land is dry. But part of the land has been protected, and it's called Fossil Butte National Monument. Let's go visit the monument. Welcome to Fossil Butte National Monument. This is where Fossil Lake was, but since there's no longer a lake, we call it Fossil Butte. A butte is a hill with steep sides and flat top, just like this. At the visitor center, you can become a junior ranger as you hunt for fossils. The museum has real fossils of plants and animals that lived here over 50 million years ago.
This is the turtle. And this is the fossil.
Here's a lab where they work on fossils. The exhibit shows what kind of fish these fossils would have looked like in real life. In the olden days, people dug for fossils with tools they used by hand. Today we have electric tools to help. There's a nature trail that winds through the park.
Look at all these flowers. So beautiful. And the wildflowers.
There's lots of pretty wildflowers. $50 million years ago, this whole thing was a big, huge lake with lots of sea life. This is where special workers have found many fossils. Here's a grove of aspen trees.
If you be very quiet, you're gonna hear lots of bugs all around.
Billions of years ago, this used to be the bottom of the lake. It's against the law to dig on monument land. But there's private land like this where people can find their own fossils. We spent time digging around and found a bunch. See you on the next part!